supposed to wear a mask during a pandemic? Why don't you? I await your answer.
Doctor? I have a question.
You may ask.
Don't you always wear a mask?
Doom is ahead of his time.
Regardless of the pandemic?
Don't antagonize him. He can blow he can blow you up from space.
This one knows.
I apologize, Doctor.
Doom Skippy. Doom welcomes you to Atop the Fourth Wall plays Doom 2016. Doom will not be here the entire time because it is hard to maintain the bit.
Doctor, shall we proceed with super chats?
You may proceed.
All right. Lillian Lamp. The Doom Gal says hi to all.
Doom Guy says hi back.
SKH Video Productions. The stream is doomed!
They are not inaccurate. There have been connectivity issues. Doom has executed the Doom bot responsible. Hopefully there will be no more glitches. But this has been a recurring problem the last few days.
Metal Max 1991. Hypothetical. If you could be a supervillain, what would your motivation be?
I mean... Take a guess.
Ryan Walterson. Always remember, Doom spelled backward is mood.
Mood!
Mark Burgle. Doom playing Doom! A match made in hell!
Very accurate.
Jeffrey Pia. Dopefish lives. Patrick Caulfield. Drink for every Dr. Doom joke made. Also, GSR, given I think you'd enjoy the War Manga Kingdom, which is about the Warring States period of China before it became one nation, unless you like only American. Okay. I guess.
Neat.
Captain Adventure 93. All hail Dr. Doom!
All hail!
Anacomic Geek. Ever see the POS Fantastic Four, or the Fan Four Stick?
Doom does not see bad movies.
It's okay. It did you dirty, Doom. It's fine.
Dr. or A. Draconis. Of course I wear a mask outside. Who wouldn't want to be Soundwave?
Why are you like this?
Chaos Nightmare. Hey, Doomkara, here's a quote from my D&D game. When you get to Rat Hell, tell Ratatouille Gia sent you.
Doom will make a note of that. So many super chats coming in for Doom.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, come on. How often do they get a chance to talk to the great Dr. Doom?
They are not wrong.
They're not wrong.
Gorn ZX. What does Doom think of furries?
Doom is okay, because all are inferior to Doom.
True.
7 Seraphim 7. Doom!
That's fair.
Sir Straw Hat.
Fair.
Sir Straw Hat. Tonight at 8. Doom!
That is also at 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock, and 11 o'clock.
SKH Video Productions.
2
This is
a.m.
Animal
is paid
Crossing.
programming.
2 a.m. is paid programming.
SKH Video Productions. This is Animal Crossing, right?
Obviously.
I mean, it might be called that in Latveria just for marketing purposes.
One RHPS fan. Those responsible for taking down the stream have been sacked.
And by that I mean they have been put in a sack.
But Benjamin Hall, thoughts on foiling the previous end of WizKids? Also, Hail Doom.
Hail Doom! Linkara will enjoy returning to the WizKids, though he then also had some slight second thoughts, thinking, man, maybe he should have done this for the 20th anniversary. But oh well, already announced it.
Ryan Meir, I typed your symptoms into the thing up here. It says you may have network connectivity issues.
Doom feels like you stole that joke from another show.
So does Game Show Reviewer.
But it is not inaccurate.
Yeah. And a Comic Geek, Doom hates Tarank. How do you pronounce that? Trank?
I have no idea. Doom is not wearing glasses.
and Anonymous, did you see the Ninja Turtles got a Megazord?
Good for them. Soon they will work for Doom.
Plot Point Media, Doom demand his BFG.
Doom demands many weapons as he plows through the armies of hell.
7 Seraphim 7, Doom shall now rip and tear until it is done.
Doom shall indeed rip and tear.
And Philip Miller, with all the Doom jokes, I think we're doomed.
That is true.
Ted Newweb, I think. If anyone requests asterisks and the chariot race, how will you deal with the unfortunate part? Don't want to risk saying what it is.
One assumes it's probably something racist. Because Doom has not read that.
See, Mark Burgle, tonight's weather forecast, cloudy with a chance of doom!
I see you have seen Latveria's weather forecast.
Darth Keen, time to take the One Ring to Mount Doom. Ryan Walterson, I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
I believe
You've
it
never
goes
seen
doom,
Invader
doom,
Sim.
doom, 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 and doom.
Yeah, well,
the Latveria
right.
national anthem.
All right.
Yes.
Got to remember, I'm future president of the U.S. So,
That's fair.
the smartest moron. Would you save Aunt May just to spite Mephisto?
Yes.
True.
Screw that guy.
Wow.
He's got my mom's soul in hell. This is why we are playing Doom.
You know, that would have been a lot. That would have made that story a lot simpler, wouldn't it?
I know, right?
Patrick Caulfield, dear God, I already finished one beer. Pace yourself, man. Also, I'm stopping my own drinking game in 5 minutes in case I don't want to be doomed to die.
Good call.
That's a very good call.
Chris Cohn, hey, I've been watching your show for 5 years. You help me when I get done repairing systems. Just finished repairing or fixing an Atari 5200. Thoughts on Pokemon?
Doom has many thoughts on Pokemon, but he will save them for other person who usually does streams. But he does feel that Pokemon Unity did not require its own live stream. That seemed a bit excessive for a MOBA.
Hey, Doctor, can we get you to say trans rights?
Doom believes that trans rights are human rights. And the most tantamount human rights is that all are equal under Doom, in that they are all under Doom.
Thank you, Doctor.
Elliot Kaufman, no one asked this. Is this chat the Doom Patrol?
Doom does not know whether to promote you or to punish you. You'll let that one marinate for a while.
SKH Video Productions apparently wants to be banished. So who has more power, Doom or Hagen?
Doom.
Obviously.
Edward Dungo, when Doom must eventually leave us, can he go harass Dr. Richards?
Of course. I mean, that's like my usual Saturday night thing.
Let's see. New Doc Prime. Did you know Bad Rock once replaced The Thing?
Where?
Tim Whitfield. Do any of you recall seeing the sitcom Dinosaurs?
Oh my god, I remember that show.
Doom hasn't TiVo'd. He still hasn't watched it.
I've only seen the series finale. Time Lord Rick, in his final message, isn't Reed Richards just the best?
Ban this person. Ban this
Sorry,
person
Tom.
immediately. Doom will not allow any kind of trolling on his stream.
Seven Star Friend 7. Does Doom have doomy dooms of doom?
Well, now you're just saying very confusing things.
Connor Johnson. I never understood why We Built This City by Starship is seen by many publications as the worst 80s song of all time. How about you? I agree with you. I don't understand why that.
We Built This City's freaking great.
It is!
I would change it to the Latvian national anthem if not for the fact that the Doom song is still a superior song.
True.
Doom can shred.
You're all 30. Does Doom think Pokemon teaches kids to poach animals?
No.
Pokemon
work in tandem with their trainers and wish to be fought and get stronger. They still will never overcome Doom, but the effort is appreciated.
Biggie B, what was your fate when Thanos snapped?
Doom survived. Doom always survives. Richards may tell you differently, but he's a liar.
It's true. Reed Richards is a very big liar.
Richards is ultimate troll.
It's true.
Captain Avenger 93, your Doom Highness, how did you meet Linkara?
Meet is the inaccurate word. Doom just kind of came onto the stream and then he didn't stop him.
One RHPS fan. Stream taken down on Monday. WizKids return on Monday. Splash Mountain closed, and we're in a pandemic. Yes, we're truly doomed.
Accurate, except for possibly episode may not come out on Monday. Linkara had to do other things for most of today, mostly involving house hunting stuff.
Cobra Sphere. Doom. He made Latveria great.
Pretty much, yeah. Latveria
Cartoon
was
Kelly.
Doom is pretty much, the entire reason why Latveria is awesome. That's to be expected because Doom himself is awesome.
Well, yeah. I just thought that was implied.
Yep.
Cartoon Kelly. Hi, Doom. How's it going?
Doom's doing good.
Plot Point Media. Friendship is Doom.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. Oh my God, there's so many.
The people want to talk to Doom. They know what the score is.
I know. I mean, at this rate. Sebastian Emon. Lewis, is that your Dr. Doom face?
I don't know who this Lewis is that you speak of.
Don't you know who Dr. Doom is? We're sorry about this, Doctor.
Doom is so offended by this that he will leave in 3 minutes and allow Linkara to come back. If
Gordon
only so
ZX,
that he can play his video game.
Gordon ZX, how you been doing lately? I've finished my marathon of Avatar and Legend of Korra. Now I'm going to marathon Stargate.
Nice!
Stargate's
Doom hopes you
so
enjoy
good.
Stargate. It was a quality show. Doom wants it back, but it will probably be a reboot if it ever happens.
In which case, I don't want it back.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry. I don't want a reboot of the legendary Stargate.
Probably gonna be like, it'd probably be like Stargate Universe, but like in SG-1 world.
Oh, God.
Hold on. I need to take a sip of Big Red after. Oh.
Doom knows the worst case scenarios.
Whoa. Oof. That's a worst case, all right. J. Manor Productions. Doom is now radioactive, all according to plan.
Always.
Philip Miller. What is Doom's Pokemon team?
Doom shall not reveal it, because he does not want to spoil the surprise.
I like that.
Otherwise, you can prepare for Doom's team, except none can prepare for Doom's team. So it's kind of a weird paradox.
New Doc Prime. Alt Reality. Last issue of Final Fantasy Heroes Reborn.
Never read it.
Sebastian Amon. Doom. Who would you want to play you in the MCU?
Doom can only play himself.
It's true.
And I think this might be a good question to end the Doom to end your participation in this, Doctor. I know your time is extremely valuable. Wingzer012. How do we know it's you and not a Doom bot?
Doom is offended at this implication. Good day to you, sir.
Good job, guys.
Nice going, chat.
You guys are terrible.
Gee, good going.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey,
Oh, hey.
you just missed Doom.
Oh man, I missed Doom.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
missed Doom.
Well, that's okay, because we got another form of Doom that we can start playing now. We'll keep reading super chats as we go along here.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
You stole the Doctor's robes.
No, we just both have the same robe.
Oh,
That tracks, actually.
it kind of does actually.
Although I will say that Dr. Doom, as he is, above everyone, failed to mention your co-host tonight.
You know, that's true.
Perhaps my co-host should reintroduce themselves for the audience, especially if anyone's coming here for the first time in a while.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea. I will let my other co-host start.
Hey, I'm Crimson, and I used to go by Jess, but that's a thing that doesn't exist anymore. So, hi, I'm Crimson.
Hi, Crimson.
Hi.
And you know me as the stalker of Linkara since 2015 or whenever the movie was made. Howdy, y'all. I'm your game show reviewer, reviewing the game show greats and the occasional 2016, sorry. Or was it 17? No,
It was
16.
15. It was 15. That's when the movie came
It
out.
was-
Why are you like
Okay.
this?
I got mask nose. That mask does just like presses right up against my nose.
What mask? I thought you were in the bathroom for the past 20 minutes.
Oh, I was wearing a mask in the other room.
Oh, okay.
Well, we are still under COVID restrictions, so that makes sense.
Exactly.
Let's see. Adrian, can Doom host the next Fantastic Four review?
I don't know if I can. I potentially I'd have to arrange it. He has a very busy schedule, though.
Yeah, usually only get a line or two out of him.
All right, I'm switching over to the other Doom we got.
Do you want to risk the screen share?
I don't think it's a good idea. Just
I
with
don't think
the
so
internet
either.
issue.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep reading super chats.
So
as,
keep reading super chats while we start up. I know there is a cut. There's an opening cut scene. So we could pause for that, but then we'll just keep going because then we get into the good old ultra violence. We're starting on Hurt Me Plenty. We'll see. I don't want to go too hard because I know that that can be too difficult. Like with Team 4-Star, if a section we keep repeatedly dying, we'll go down to I'm Too Young to Die.
Oh,
Fair
so
enough.
you're gonna go with Hurt Me Plenty?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Lillian Lamp. Doom! Rip and tear your guts! Sorry, guys, just got home. Welcome to the stream, Lillian.
Turn down the
Ism
volume.
93.
We'll see if that holds.
Okay.
Ism 93. Did you see Justice League Doom?
Without mercy.
I have not
But
actually.
you
Neither have I.
Guys.
rip and tear until it is done.
I love that. I love how they incorporated stuff from the comic into these games.
Yeah. It's
Rip
Oh.
and tear until it is done.
You gotta let us know when the cutscene's over, though, because remember we're watching from a
Will do. Boom! First thing out of the gate, we take a skeleton and we just shove its face into something.
Nice.
Get the gun and start shooting. All right. Should I continue?
1 second. Let me. I'm gonna try screen sharing with you guys just to see how that goes. Hopefully the stream will not cut out.
Yeah, guys. There's a chance that the stream will cut out. Unfortunately, even though Dr. Doom fired the help, you know,
he sacked the technician who did this. But everything seems to be running smoothly so far. So let's push our limits.
All right.
All right.
Whoa. It's kind of, okay, there we go. That's better.
Little
Yeah,
I'd say it was kind of, yeah. Huh. Yep.
We have to contain this.
One cannot contain Doom. Anyway, read off a super chat real quick.
Rixa Houston, Doom Slayer could probably slay you.
That is true.
Mark Burgle, a question that's been bugging me for years. Why is Doom master of the stick shift?
It was just a joke I made in the episode because, like, his driving, like, it's something to do with his driving skills. It's like, I am Doom, master of the stick shift. All right, I think it's gonna have some dialogue once I move in here. So let's do this.
Okay.
I love how I picked this game because I wanted less story, but like.
Yeah, I know.
Meanwhile, on Event Horizon.
You know what I'd be supportive? I'd be very supportive if the next game you play, if it's prior to Halloween, is Star Trek Online.
Maybe. I was thinking about that too. Demonic invasion in progress. I love how they have an actual thing for that.
Gee, thanks,
Yeah.
computer.
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion until the Resop satellite is brought back online.
Probably have to turn down the volume again too with this. Because while it's okay right now, I brought it down to like 60%. You could probably do it a little bit more considering.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility.
I'm Dr. Optimus
I think
Prime.
we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
I got a Starfire down here who wants my attention. I hear things moving.
Also, to the chat, I will respectfully request, let's hold the super chats until we clear the queue, because I am almost scrolled up to the top at this point.
All right, start reading super chats.
All right. Sir Straw Hat, if Doom were the current president of the U.S. instead of President Trump, how would Doom handle the two major crises our nation is facing?
Doom understands the importance of masks and would probably like nationalize necessary things.
Microwaved Anika, can Doom take me to Latveria? I'm tired of my country.
Probably not a good idea to live in Latveria.
Yeah.
I got a shotgun.
Yay!
Dresden Nova, $10 says this is just another Doom bot.
And actually handed you $10. Good job.
Elliot Kaufman, Doom versus Krabby, who wins?
Ooh, hard to
Krabby.
say. I'd say Krabby, but that's because he's best Pokemon.
It's
Brings
true.
down to 50.
Yeah. Cartoon Kelly, if Doom were a cookie, what kind of cookie would he be?
What kind of cookie would he be? He would be chocolate chip. Probably the best kind of cookie.
Yeah, well, me personally, I'd go with M&M's. That's kind of cookie. Lillian Lamb. I just learned that Marvel is doing 40K comics for the Emperor.
In effect.
Mia Dolan, I think that's how you pronounce that. So, what does Doom think of Camille as a name? It's a man's name, right? Asking for Mr. Badon.
I feel like Camille is one of those names that could actually work with both.
Well, I mean, Ashley used to be a man's name, right?
I think so, yeah.
Anyway, gonna do some ultra violence.
Oh, okay. I'll just keep reading super chats. Then.
Keep reading super chat.
Lacuus, in honor of this hour of doom and demon tearing, I want to recommend the manga Chainsaw Man. A guy with chainsaw arms ripping and tearing demons away.
That sounds awesome.
Not too dissimilar from what you're currently seeing on your screen. Except it's cooler here because he's got a shotgun. SKH Video Productions, GSR, time to take over the Linkara. Max Hauser, would you ever read a fan's self-published comic?
Read potentially yes, but I don't know. But I couldn't review it. Too much conflict of interest. Plus, plus my policy is to really only sell things that are commercially available.
So I would say the answer is no either way because even if it is commercially available, you still got the conflict of interest problem. Dresden Nova, woo! Crimson best host. # biased.
It's true, though. I am best host.
You know, I have to agree. Sebastian Iman, yeah, on Linkara's stream. Sebastian Iman. Sebastian Iman says, "Hi, Crimson."
Hi.
Coronet Chris says, "Hey, Linkara, yesterday was my birthday. Can I get a happy birthday? Happy birthday,
Happy
Coronet."
birthday!
Happy birthday.
Jacob Lerma, has Doom ever met Fat Grandma?
Oh man, now there is the immovable, the unstoppable force meeting the unmovable object.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, man.
I feel like Doom would run away from Fat Grandma in terror.
I know, right?
And out loud.
You know, one problem we got here. I'm so used to playing Doom Eternal, where I have like all the upgrades unlocked, that it's like I'm basically going back down to basics.
Oh no.
You cannot be allowed to leave this place.
Rixiv Houston, is this your first time playing Doom 2016?
Yep, I played Doom Eternal, finished it, and I saw Team 4 Star's big playthrough of Doom 2016, so I pretty much know most of everything that's gonna happen.
Sebastian Iman, what's this pea shooter? Must find BFG.
For the horrible events of the last
It is
24
true.
hours, but you must understand our interest.
Yeah, I gotta scroll all the way back up again. There we go.
Oh god, wait, get a second here.
Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
What a great way to start this. Like Dr. Octopus Prime there is all like, oh no, it was okay, we needed to start an invasion of hell. First thing he does, punch! Computer. That is Doom, the Doom Marine in one freaking action right there.
In one move right there, yes.
Alright, continue.
Alright, Eth Val, what is your favorite Miyazaki movie?
The thing is, I haven't really seen that many Miyazaki movies, so probably just like Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite too.
Mark Burgle, I interpret this as Doom Guy literally punching the plot, and I appreciate it.
True though.
Lillian Lamp, I like how the shotgun has that forward assist an AR-15 has. Tones the Geek, tonight at 11. Doom! Speaks too soon. Who's a man and a half? I'm a man and a half.
Who's a man and a half? I'm a man and a half! This codex stuff, we're ignoring that. We're not doing story here. You want to read it, you play the game yourself. We're here to shoot stuff.
It's true. We are here to shoot things.
I came to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
You're all out of bubble gum. You beat me to it. Cartoon Kelly, hey Crimson, how's my favorite child and the rest of the family?
Actually, He-May is doing well. Echo is a dumb boy, as usual, and my wife is awesome.
One RHPS fan, message from Captain John Harriman. All data will be available Tuesday. Mike Dragon fan, I heard you considering playing Star Trek Online, and I just so happen to be playing it right now while watching you. I'm talking to Abraham Lincoln.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was the anniversary event.
Is that the one that actually brings in the Discovery characters?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
See, I stopped playing around. I got to the Delta Quadrant, and then my missions got all out of whack, and so I wasn't really following the narrative storyline. Plus, I kept getting my ass handed to me by the Kazon, so it was just kind of embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
I was flying a Sovereign too.
Oh my God!
Why are you sucking?
I was flying a freaking Sovereign class ship, and I kept getting my ass handed to me by the Kazon. I figured once this happens way too many times, like, nah, I don't belong in Starfleet anymore.
Oh no!
That's like court-martial material right there.
Yes, it is. 7 Seraphim 7. All hail the return of the sniper shotgun. And Cameron Tive, what does Doom think of his alter ego name, Victor Von Doom? Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who thinks it sounds kind of cool.
I think it sounds great.
Gordon ZX asks, well, watching Stargate SG-1, let me ask, which episode is the most WTF? Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I know what the most WTF episode of Atlantis is.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
The second to last one.
Yeah, that's an awful episode.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would call it awful, it's just weird.
It was so weird, it was awful. But Stargate SG... Oh, I know! The Changeling.
Which one was the Changeling?
Where Teal'c is a firefighter.
Oh, yeah, that one. You're not sure what the hell's going on through most of it.
That was weird. I don't know why they did that to Teal'c, but, like, that was...
Have you
I get
watched
it was some sort of character building, but it's like, at the same time, it ended up being like the Universe episode, Cloverfield, which also was crap. Or Cloverdale or something, I forgot what that one, but
yeah,
that episode
I
sucked.
Skipped through that one.
That episode, it's like, here's this great epic battle, but meanwhile, back in Suburbia, I'm like, who cares about Suburbia?
Right, exactly.
I didn't know you watched Stargate, Crimson.
Of course I did. I've only seen SG-1, though, and Atlantis. I have not seen anything else.
Universe is a mixed bag. Like, the first season especially sucks.
And I've only seen the first Stargate movie. I haven't seen the others.
You should. They actually like properly conclude the series.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but I haven't seen Universe yet, which I hear mixed things about. So I'm still like debating whether or not I should.
Did you like Battlestar Galactica, the new 2004 version?
I never watched that, so no.
Okay. Watch Universe then, before you watch Battlestar Galactica. That way, when you get to Battlestar Galactica, you'll realize what they were trying to do with Universe and realize why they sucked at it.
Yep.
Okay.
Battlestar Galactica has one of the worst legacies on science fiction. The show itself is overall good, but man, every single sci-fi TV show since then wants to be Battlestar Galactica.
And they suck at it.
They all suck at it. I got a grenade. I don't think I ever really used the grenades when I was playing Eternal. Just feels unsporting.
I think then
You
there we
kill
entered
them with guns, like gun people would.
Oh, obviously. I think we answered all of the for all the series. Actually, for all the Stargate series, we answered what the most WTF episode is. Let's see here. SKH Video Productions. Hey, Doom guy, do I Am a Man Punch win game?
It's true. We could do that.
I am a Doom!
Win next. Tones the Geek starts the game. What's the story with this war? 5 minutes later, I am the war.
Doom is so good.
How do I use grenades? Let me see the...
Super Smash Bro. 596. Best level is Mars Core, where it's basically summed up as Doom guy pisses on Mars and shoots himself out of a cannon.
Oh god, yeah, I loved that.
That's great.
Max Hauser, I completely understand due to self-published books not being readily available, but I figured I'd ask. I've thought of sending it for some time.
There is grenades.
Cartoon Kelly, I am so mad at how Atlantis ended. Just F the Pegasus Galaxy, I guess. They were supposed to go back.
Why would you? Though why would you? Especially when it took out that much power.
True.
You missed a couple, dude.
Yeah, I know. I was just scrolling all the way to the bottom. I just saw that one.
Oh, okay.
Jacob Lerma, how would Doom handle police reform?
Doombots, obviously.
Doombots can be trusted.
Yeah.
No, they can't.
Doom.
Well, they can
trust
by
the
Doom,
Doombots.
and that's all I. Yeah.
And for Doom, that's really all that matters.
Exactly. Sir Strawham. So, did you seriously have your name legally changed to Crimson? If so, why?
Many reasons. I came out as non-binary, and yeah, that's literally the main reason. And I am legally changing it when I get married. So.
Because our laws are weird, and you can and like you get a discount for a discount, or like you can do it free when you get married.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like in certain counties in Minnesota, you can just change your entire name when you get married, and it's fine. And then there's other counties where they're like, no, you gotta pay like $300 for a name change. And I'm like, okay, why aren't we just driving 20 miles to the next county? Like, what the hell?
When I was in South Carolina, I had to pay my I had to pay taxes, right? So I went into the city where I lived. I went into the city hall to pay taxes, and they told me I couldn't do it there because my apartment was quite literally just on the other side of the border from the city I was living in, which, I was still in that city. So I had to drive all the way to the next city over just to pay my freaking taxes.
That's so fucking stupid. No, we actually found out something really stupid similar to that. So where we live in Minneapolis, apparently, okay, so we live in Minneapolis, okay, technically. But like part of the reason that Seraph never got her stimulus check is because the IRS fucked up and put a completely different city on her check. And it turns out that like if you put 3 different cities on our mail will get here because we technically live in 3 different. We live in the city of Minneapolis, a village, and a town.
Harmony.
It's so stupid, and that's the whole reason she never got her $1,200 stimulus check. So they're supposed to be mailing it out now that they have the correct address. But yeah, freaking towns are weird.
Wow. Yeah, sounds about right though. Famous Samus. So besides playing Doom Eternal and reading that one comic, what other Doom media have you seen? Have you seen that movie with The Rock or that other movie that came out last year?
I saw the movie with The Rock. It was okay and then it just started getting bad, especially as time went on. I think I did a minor thread on it when I watched it on Netflix. Cool. It was not Doom. Like it got more Doom as it went on, but like there were still a lot of problems with it, and it still was more like it's one of those cases of you guys only know barely anything about the source material. I have obviously played the original Doom back in the day because I am one of those kids. I played the original Wolfenstein. I played the original Doom. I played like Doom 2. I played Doom 3. I actually thought Doom 3 was an okay survival horror kind of game. We might do that sometime down the line. And holy crap, I'm just going to read this one ahead of time. We got a $50 super chat. Elliot Coffin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Consider this my thanks for the time you provided me great laughter and smiles, especially for the Pokemon streams. Know that I still blame Dom and GSR for Pokedeaths.
That's fair.
I do too, and thank you so much. And I'm glad you enjoy it.
All right.
Thank you so much for the very generous super chat.
Gordon ZX, I thought the most WTF Stargate SG-1 episode you were gonna say was the puppet episode. No, because
That's the 200th episode where it's just they're having fun.
Yeah, and it wasn't the whole episode. Because there are some legendary parts from that episode. And the puppets are among them. But no, I mean, I go with the Changeling because it's just so...
You don't know what the hell's going on through most of it.
Yeah,
I'm sure it makes sense when you finally get the explanation, but still.
Even after the explanation, you're like, well, what the hell were we watching that was real? The other one that's like that is... The other one that's like that a little bit for me is Forever in a Day, when they find Shao-Rei and Teal'c has to kill her.
Yeah.
That one's a little bit like that for me, but I can at least coherently understand that one. The Changeling... So, Teal'c always wanted to be a firefighter, huh?
I guess.
Yeah, like, that was weird and came out of nowhere.
Cartoon Kelly, who here has seen Perception?
I don't even know what that is.
Not sure what that is, sorry.
Yeah, likewise. Breaking 10, what's your favorite and least favorite comic book films?
My favorite comic book film would have to be Winter Soldier right now. And then my least favorite comic book film is Infinity War, Fight Me IRL.
Favorite is probably original Captain America First Avenger. Least favorite is probably Batman v Superman or Man of Steel.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Man of Steel existed. Then yes, Man of Steel would probably be the least favorite comic book film.
I am right there with you. Man of Steel, least favorite because it felt like a 2-hour-long trailer that went nowhere.
It was 3 hours, but yes.
Oh God, that makes it even worse. Sorry, I walked out of that theater and I was angry.
Charge up a 3-round burst with a tighter spread or the explosive shot. I don't think this is like the explosive. I prefer the explosive shot from Doom Eternal, where it's like where it's a sticky bomb.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
I don't think this is a sticky bomb.
No, that looks more like just a grenade shot. So.
And charge burst, it just feels like I'm gonna run out of ammo faster.
Microwave Nakia, favorite shiny Pokemon design for you all. Mine is Ho-Oh. Or Ho-Oh.
Ho-Oh. Shiny Zoroark is actually one of my favorites because it includes my favorite color.
I think I am gonna go with the explosive shot just so I don't run out of ammo faster.
Favorite shiny, Lewis?
Favorite shiny? Probably Ho-Oh too. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Maybe Charizard. I'd have to think about it. There's a lot of shiny designs.
And Enter Mason, it's perfectly fine not to answer this, but what do you think about the rumor of Star Wars introducing a multiverse aspect so to try to make other sequels without saying the sequel trilogy is non-canon?
I'm not.
That better not be true. That better not be true. If so, that's such a coward's way out.
Hey guys, I didn't know if you knew this, but I didn't think they made a third film for the sequel trilogy. I mean, I thought it ended with just The Last Jedi, right?
In much the same way that once the San Antonio Spurs are out of the NBA Finals, the season just ends. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm serious about that, by the way.
By the way, Seraph just started cackling from the bedroom.
Yeah, I am totally dead serious. Once the Spurs are out of the playoffs, the season's just over. They don't give the trophy to anyone unless they give it to the Spurs. EZM93, have you seen the new Transformer Red Series Soundwave? Doesn't transform, but it's almost completely accurate to the animation model.
I think I've seen that. I kind of am interested in that, but I don't know. I think I prefer my Transformers to transform. Accuracy be damned.
Jacob Lerma, I just beat Wolfenstein 2014. It was fun.
Nice.
Wolfenstein is awesome.
Jeffrey
The first
Piet.
one.
Jeffrey Piet, the lever will reveal the classic level room.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be. I'm not gonna be doing like 100% playthrough or anything like that.
Sadman, Sadman. Is that how do you pronounce that?
Sadman Syed, I think.
Sademan, Sademan.
Sadman. Yeah. You mentioned playing Silent Hill 2. Is it the only one you've played, or have you played others since then?
I have played others since then, most especially Downpour. I played that ad right when it came out.
Cartoon Kelly, Google perception, mental health is important. Right there.
Okay, a watchable film that didn't drop the ball at any time. Huh. It's apparently a horror film of some kind.
Neat.
Ben Riley, for the 600th episode, how many takes did you need to get of that long opening that ends with you reaching behind you, blindly grabbing for the book?
Only 2. I specifically set aside the that longer book, which is a Pokemon compilation of the Sunday strips that they had, the weekly comic strips they had for a bit. So that, and I knew that right next to it would be Spider-Man Sins Past, so it was just easy for me to read. My keyboard there. So I could reach back and know exactly where to grab it.
One Orange Pants Man, would the puppets convince Doom?
Perhaps.
Let's see here. Lucius, the last time someone made a movie so awful they had to create a multiverse to make more movies, it was called Star Trek Nemesis.
What did I do?
I see what you did there.
Oh, that's nice.
I somehow died there. I'm not sure what happened.
It sounds like you died.
I think you died.
No kidding.
Oh, I like that. And your objective is discover the cause.
Oh, geez, are we all the way back here?
Breaking 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, how awful do you think Michael Bay is?
He's not awful. He just knows how to play the game.
I think a friend of mine said it best. He's a great second unit director.
Yes. But he's really good at playing the game of money. You give him a lot of money, and he does stupid shit with it. Like, you know, I mean, that's why Transformers 2, 3, 4, and 5 exist? I don't know if there's a 6th one. I don't know.
I don't know, and I don't care. I don't watch bad movies if I don't have to.
I mean, the first Transformers was pretty good.
No, it really isn't.
Oh, well,
It's better than the other ones.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know, I've never really been a Transformers fan, so I can't really, like, explain it, really.
Rick Sev Houston, please disregard this message. Very well. And Cartoon Kelly, Perception is a TV show.
Oh, it's a TV show.
SKH Video Productions, Doom went boom. Big bada boom.
Doom went boom.
Stop.
Maybe you might have an episode title there.
Mike Dragonfan, Star Wars Crisis of the Infinite reboots.
And Ben Riley, the only good Transformer film is Bumblebee.
I actually have not seen Bumblebee yet.
I have heard really good things about Bumblebee.
Adre Konis, Bumblebee superior, Bay films inferior.
Ah. You gotta do it in the Soundwave voice.
Oh no, I'm doing that.
No, thank you.
I will.
Bumblebee superior.
Breaking 10, what's your favorite rock band of all time?
Rock band of all time. I don't know if I have, like, specifically one.
Pink Floyd. No, The Doors. No, The Doors.
I'm a country music fan.
Much to my chagrin.
Yeah, so I might have just blown up a bunch of things by accident.
I was about to say, hey, I make your graphics, okay? So.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I know, but like the other thing is too is like I have like so many things to do.
Hey! There's no reason for calling my music poor taste.
I'm not calling it just taste.
Captain Avenger, you have poor taste in music, GSR.
Oh my god, how dare you?
Kaiju Kaisen, thank you. The quote from Blues Brothers. We have both kinds. We have country and western. Oh, I love that bit. Sadman Saeed again. Would you play a game like Pokemon but with Silent Hill monsters?
Maybe. I have to think about that. It has to be a really good game. It's like there's lots of fan games that do that kind of thing, but I don't know if there's an official like monster collection game with horror stuff.
Crimson Sir Straw Hat's super chat. How do you pronounce that last name?
Jeffrey. Oh, Baratheon.
Baratheon. Okay. So
From Game
Sir
of
Straw Hat.
Thrones.
Sir Straw Hat says, "Who's more insufferable and incompetent, Trump or Joffrey Baratheon?"
Ramsay Bolton.
I've never watched Game of Thrones, so I would not know, but I just presume Trump is worse just because he's real.
That's fair.
Let's see here.
Get over there.
Excuse me.
I just mentioned that I really like the jumping in this game.
Oh my god, it's so good from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, in both Doom Eternal and this one, the jumping controls are just so good. It knows how to grab onto ledges.
One
When I
HPS
can.
fan. A 1-hour HPS fan. Who's worse, Michael Bay or Doug Walker?
As like a filmmaker, Doug Walker, because he doesn't have that much money.
I mean, it's like comparing apples and oranges here.
Really, though.
SKH Video Production. Country's okay, but jazz is the soul of the nation. You know, you're probably right about that. And I do like jazz as well.
I love how in Doom Eternal, all the holograms come up and they're all like possessed by the demonic horde. So it's like, well, like welcome. In 7 days, the world will be destroyed. Have a pleasant week. Embrace the darkness.
That reminds me of those robots from Doctor Who, the antibodies from the giant mech.
Antiposse?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the ones that say, "Welcome, you are unauthorized. Please, do not worry. We will inject you, and then you will die."
Yeah.
I love those. They're just so brutally honest. Patrick Caulfield, Crimson. Don't know if you've seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but there's a meme about a power called King Crimson, in which its power is so confusing people just to say it just works. Goes with your that's fair.
By the way, in case you didn't know, I did review the first season in 2 episodes.
Oh, I've never actually seen JoJo, so I'm not entirely sure how that works.
The cycle begins anew. To discover the cause of the demonic invasion, first locate and align the communication satellite and the resource operations facility.
Here's a question.
Yo.
If someone asks you if you've seen a movie and the only thing you've seen is one of the internet reviewers, whoever, is one of their reviews of said movie, can you say you've seen the movie?
No, you can say you've seen a review of it that's very
Yeah.
thorough. So you know what happens in it, but you don't know everything that happened in it.
Yeah. Jason Sansa, if you wrote the Atop the Fourth Wall movie nowadays, what would you have done differently?
I'd probably, I don't know, I'd have to think about that a bit. I'd probably incorporate more storyboard and camera directions.
The Great Eye Warp. Pokemon plus Silent Hill equal Shin Megami Tensei?
Shin Megami Tensei, like Persona, that kind of thing, I think.
Yeah.
Jacob Lerma, again, I like Rise of Skywalker. I like it better than Infinity War.
You are free to like it. You are entitled to your opinion.
Philip Miller, if my tastes are bad for liking Rise of Skywalker, yours can be for liking Country, because we're all allowed to like things that are crappy together.
There you go.
Except I don't think it's crappy. I mean, I'm just going to say, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. The Gorn ZX, I thought Crimson said she was transgender binary a few years ago, and now non-binary. Is there a difference that I don't understand?
It's hard to explain. I'm not transgender at all. I am gender fluid and non-binary. That's what I came out as. The difference between gender fluid and non-binary is basically I don't place on a gender spectrum, or like I don't place anywhere specifically on the gender spectrum because gender is not binary, it's a social construct. And yeah, so, you know. But that's all I'm going to say on that. I am having a video come out in a couple of days on Martian Manhunter. If you're interested in the topic, you can go watch that. I'm not going to keep explaining it just because it makes me uncomfortable to keep explaining it. Just know that my name is Crimson. That's all you really need to know.
Yep.
Rick said, Houston, what's better, stands or personas?
Doom.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't understand the question.
That's why I answered Doom. Doom is superior.
That's fair. Doom is very superior.
Urel 30, Zack Snyder should never direct another movie if it's not close to one. If it's not close to a one-to-one adaptation to a comic book, he can't do crap right. Just look up what he said. Just look up what he said he would do to Batman.
Yep. Zack Snyder. The thing is, Zack Snyder's not a terrible filmmaker either. He's once again, much like Michael Bay, he's a great second unit guy. Just get him away from comic book properties is my thing.
I raise you Sucker Punch.
Fair enough, but there are people who like Sucker Punch.
They can sit there and be wrong in their wrongness.
Anyway, I gotta reset some power here.
Look, the Diaz 6, I think it is. Have you ever checked out Batman White Knight? And if so, what did you think?
I have not. I know of it, though.
Especially now.
Well, we got story,
In what
kind
will
of.
be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the helpful, the demons. It's all true.
Man, she even looks possessed.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Okay, I actually thought that you're hitting the monitor caused that.
There are so many things I wish we could just break.
That's one of the things I like about Portal 2, is how all the monitors in that last section are breakable. Sir Straw Hat, one thing you probably would have done differently would have been to not include Brad Jones.
I mean, probably, but yeah, that's the benefit of hindsight. He was, close friends with him at the time, so.
Donovan Eagle 2089 or 2098. Sorry. Anyone here watching What We Do in the Shadows?
Especially now.
It's on my watch list, but I haven't watched it yet. Do you know how many things are on my watch list? I have like 6 streaming services that I have access to.
And that's why I don't keep up a watch list. That way I can just feign it. That way I can just claim ignorance the whole time. Lone Wolf, hot take. Despite its flaws, I actually like Picard, and I'm looking forward to season 2. Likewise.
Picard is okay.
Better than season 1 of Discovery.
Yeah.
Rick of Houston, who is better, Dr. Doom or Doomslayer?
That's a very trick question because they both have good things and bad things about them.
Exactly. They both excel in their respective fields.
Yeah.
Jason Sansa, has anyone there heard of Spider Riders? And if not, how interested would you be in finding out, judging by the name?
I've never heard of a spider rider before. You'll have to explain that to me.
My sisters and brothers be
Will Hutchins, although I see this one pop up, I'm going to get back to the super chats here in a second. But I'm seeing this question pop up a bit. Lewis, have you watched the Space Patrol reviews from SF Debris?
Yep, that looks like a very cool series from Germany.
It does, actually. It really does.
Like, it's basically the like German equivalent of Star Trek. If you've never heard of this, Space Patrol Orion.
I would actually say it's closer to Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Just a little bit. I mean,
I don't know what the hell we're talking about, so.
SF Debris started reviewing the series called Space Patrol Orion. It's basically called the German equivalent of Star Trek.
Huh.
It's like an original sci-fi show in black and white. It's pretty decent from the reviews.
Yeah. I wonder how long it lasted. Apparently, it didn't last very long. Whoa, those things.
Oh, God.
Will Hutchins, Sucker Punch is the perfect description of the feeling you get after watching that quote-unquote movie.
Yes.
Timid Tappy 84. Just a random greeting and happy Saturday to Linkara and crew. Hope you're all surviving the dumpster fire that is our current state of the world.
Thank you so much. Right now we are.
Yeah, right now you're fighting back.
Right now, I'm killing demons. This is 2020 right here. Me taking out my aggression on it.
Yeah, that's fair. Everybody's been having a brutal 2020, but like, holy crap.
SKH Radio Productions. Friends come and grow. Friends come and go, but doom is eternal.
Exactly.
Very good. Very good.
Elliot Kaufman. Here it is. Curiosity, what are the flaws you see with Picard as someone who likes it? Not a critique, just curious as to your thoughts.
It's, tone-wise, it seems to have a problem. Once again, trying to be way too adult. I feel like Star Trek should be an all-ages show, and having Admiral Potty Mouth is a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm not overly fond of that.
About the way the future works all you want. Still not consistent with the way the universe is presented. I'm okay with the show showing the Federation being dicks, because let's face it, the Federation were not always that great. But at the same time, we need an optimistic show now more than ever. We did not need another universe-ending threat for the first season. Just let us have an exploration show. Let us do some. I'm okay with having a season-long story arc, but can we have some just like standalone episodes?
That's why I'm looking forward to Strange New Worlds, because that's basically what they promised it will be. Jim Radloff, that's enough bashing Zack Snyder's filmography. His films make some of the highest quality coasters I've ever owned.
That's high praise indeed.
Oh, we have the chainsaw.
Cartoon Kelly, Perception starred Eric McCormick as a schizophrenic college professor who consults for the FBI sometimes. I took psych in college, and for years thought schizophrenia was the scariest thing I saw. Was the scariest thing until I saw that show.
Noel's in the chat.
Hey Noel, how you doing? You can
Rick
invite Noel in
Houston.
if you want to. I'm gonna save the chainsaw. The chainsaw is basically used to for insta kills and for getting ammo. So we're saving it for now.
Rick Houston.
Noel, do you want in? Just tell me in the chat and I'll add you to the call.
Rick Houston, what is more superior, Doom Cake or Doom Pie?
Ooh,
Doom
that's
cake,
hard.
I would be inclined to say.
That's fair. I do like cake. I do like cake better than pie. That's for sure.
Now I'm gonna give my voice a little bit of a rest.
All right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna add him to the call.
Alrighty.
Alright. Gordon ZX, from watching the first few Stargate SG-1 and finding out what, what the Gould are.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I
okay.
spelled that wrong. Do you think they rip off the trills from Star Trek? No.
Nah. Parasite aliens are a common science fiction trope.
Yeah, and the Goa'uld are freaking scary as hell.
Need more ammo, which I could probably use the chainsaw for, but I want to save the chainsaw.
Honestly, I think I think one of the creepiest moments in SG-1 when they went into just how much of a victim the host is for a Goa'uld was that episode where they killed Apophis the first time, Serpent Song. And we got to see the host, on his own for the first time ever. That was just like, poor guy.
Poor guy.
Access denied.
Just some
I just had to
Egyptian,
know.
Clearance required.
he was just some Egyptian scribe, and he just he get hey no.
I've missed you all so much.
Who are you again?
Yeah,
Oh my god, how dare you?
I kid.
go back to your game shows.
We'll go back to our video games. We play Doom.
Patrick Caulfield, if you could have any actor play any role, what would your choices be? For example, the time you proposed Mr. T as a security personnel on a Star Trek show.
God, I
for
want
me,
that
it's-
to be a thing.
For me, it's current Keanu Reeves as Spike Spiegel. Oh my god. Mr. T as a security officer.
Keanu Reeves is too old to be Spike, though, isn't he? I don't know.
Who's too
I'd
old?
cast
Anime
Yahoo
people could be
Serious
like
as Spike.
50 freaking years
Ah,
old.
God.
You wouldn't freaking know because Japan. Don't die. Oh, God, you're dying. Oh, God, you
Nope.
died.
Okay,
Time
you'll get
travel.
better.
Time travel.
Diddle-doo. Well, how was I
Jacob
supposed
Lerma.
to know there was a thing right there? Great eye warp. What's worse, Goa'uld or Yeerks? Goa'uld because the Yeerks at least take like they still need, they could be killed off if they don't have their like food source after 3 days, and they'll die naturally that way. Goa'uld don't need that. They could stay in you forever.
Yeah.
Which is
I have a question.
creepy. Yes.
Yes?
I have not played Doom since the original Doom. What's new about
this
this
one-
one?
This,
Well, there's,
this
the-
basically takes a lot of the this. It's
It's
basically
just
a remake
fancier.
of the original,
Okay.
but in this case, they incorporate mythology from like previous Doom games. This is technically in the same universe as like Doom 64,
Okay.
and they incorporate parts of the comic into it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, parts of the comic are in
I would
it.
not call it technically canon, it does not make the comic good, but it makes it more fun because now you've got like weird warrior culture who found the Doom Marine, trained him, and then basically sent him off and said, "Go rip and tear until it is done."
Does this also incorporate the Daffy Duck novels?
It might. I have no idea. The Doom, basically, the demons themselves call you the Doom Slayer. They are afraid of you.
So it's Buffy the Doomslayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
It is so fun.
Jacob Lerma, have anyone seen, I think that's supposed to be Black Klansman, I think?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I want to watch it once I put out my next episode because it looks so good.
And as you see, that when they flash like this, that's called, I'm trying to remember what it's called, like a glory kill, I think is what it's called.
Security clearance required.
So basically, like, when they glow, I can make them splodey in different ways. Usually by punching them.
Punch them. Punch all of them.
I wish the entire world worked that way.
Me too.
Big Bucked, I haven't played Doom 2016, but I do own it. How long of a game is it? Shout out from Northwest Ohio.
I don't remember how long these games, I think maybe 20, 30 hours.
Oh, that's not that bad.
I'm hip with the new games. I played Portal.
Yeah, me too. Have you played 2?
No, not yet.
Demi Feed of Time. I just want to see a Stargate series with a positive Goa'uld relationship between host and symbiont as the main character of the team, and the two playing chess. Okay, I want to see a Tok'ra play chess. Because that's
I
basically
want a Stargate a series that's set like 100 years later, where all these planets have now used the Stargate system to kind of basically create merged societies, and the issues that arise.
I can see that.
That'd be interesting.
Like trying to use the gates for the good of all,
Yeah.
but of course not everyone does.
We saw parts of that with Atlantis when they were like moving gates around. If they could build Stargates,
Yeah.
they could
That'd
figure out
be
how to
interesting.
construct them, because of course the Atlanteans were the ones who originally built the Stargates, but like, you know, they're gone. They're not building anymore, except for Universe, where that because the Destiny is dropping Stargates off on planets, but they have no control over that.
I
but
don't
then
think
I
the
could-
Destiny was dropping them off, but okay, continue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I could see a plot then it's also where people just get so culturally used to using Stargates to dispose of waste. But then, one, they run out of resources that the waste would use to fill, and two, well, where are you dumping these?
Yeah. I tell
And
you,
Picard says fun.
actually, here's a question. Of the 3 Stargate designs, which one's your favorite?
I like the Universe design a lot, even though it's supposed to be the most primitive, yet it looks the most advanced.
That's true.
Out of the series I've seen, I like SG-1s the most.
I
It's just
actually
good classic old school, yeah.
I like the classic, and plus I will agree, if it was coming down to practicality, I would want a Milky Way gate. But if we're just going by looks, I want an Atlantis gate. I want a Pegasus gate.
Would your
'Cause those
Milky
are
Way be with
freaking
nuts or without nuts?
Well, as I'm allergic to most tree nuts, without, please.
Let's see, 737. GSR OP cause Doom gotta die. Please nerf. Super Smash Brothers 596. Dr. Doom, Dr. Moon, Dr. Dude, Dr. Ghoul, Dr. Moom, Dr. Wood. Vulcan Cone, the Persona King 9999. Thoughts on Jawbreaker's Lost Souls, Superman Year 1, or a Man of Steel? Which is worse, Zack Snyder or Frank Miller for Superman? Thoughts on DBS Brawl? Broly?
Broly.
Miller is worse. I've
Broly.
never seen Broly.
Snyder's inconsistent, Miller's just all bad.
Yeah.
Miller's just all bad.
I'm trying to think, what else has changed for Doom? Are you aware of Doom 3? No?
No.
Oh, wait, what?
I was asking if
There's
you,
a Doom
if
3?
you were aware of Doom 3.
No.
That was another reboot, except in this case,
Yeah,
they
I fell
decided
out
to
of
play it
gaming
as
in the
survival
90s.
horror. And I actually
I
quite
fell out of
liked it.
gaming.
Really, its biggest problem was that the base game, you could not use a flashlight at the same time as you hold your weapon.
So you had to, like,
Which is really
switch?
stupid,
Yeah,
by the way,
and it was a
but-
very dark game, so that was a bad design decision. They
That,
actually
that
made a
sounds
mod
like
for
someone
later
who's
called the
really
Duct
committed
Tape
to that
mod.
decision.
They made a mod for it later called the Duct Tape mod that allowed you to attach your flashlight to your gun.
Oh, all games should have that.
The duct tape mod? Yeah, I agree.
I mean, like, I played the original Doom, I played the Duke Nukem 3D, and I played the original Quake. That's as far as I got.
Else, yeah, Duke
Oh
Nukem
man,
3D.
you never got even to
Quake
pinball,
is so
did you?
good, though.
No.
Quake is so
Oh.
good, though.
I have never played Quake.
It's so good.
Neither have I.
It's a lot like this. It was basically just Doom, the next advancement of graphics.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
that
of
different.
its time.
It was
Yeah, I've
where
never-
you could actually have spaces underneath the levels.
What?
Whereas I remember
Yeah,
the original
which
Doom,
is
you couldn't
like-
have a void underneath a platform, basically.
Yep.
Okay, Rex Houston, which is more superior, Doctor Doom in movies or Lego Doctor Doom?
Lego Doctor Doom because they've never gotten Doom right.
The
Uh,
closest they got was the Corman film, weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
No,
tried.
they tried with Corman, and it actually, like, he actually feels like the most Victor
Yeah.
and the most Doom. It's kind of friggin' weird.
It's weird that the FF4 movies just keep getting worse, and it didn't start in a good space, but like it's just somehow
I
gotten
didn't-
badder
I
and
didn't-
badder.
didn't hate Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, neither
And
did I.
I think that like Chris Evans was actually pretty good as Johnny. But yeah, Fail 4 Stick was just terrible on every level. Like I freaking hated that.
I did not
I
like
thought-
Rise of Silver Surfer. I thought the subplot about Johnny getting everyone's powers was dumb.
That was a pure Stanley
Galactus
Jack
was so
Kirby twist.
unimpressive.
No, I mean, I'll say this about Rise of Silver Surfer: it's a step in the right direction after the first one. I think
Yeah.
they got
Alright,
them
let's-
closer to where they needed to be. Plus, I also really like Chickless as the Thing, even though the makeup looks terrible. I thought he really nailed the character well.
Yeah, I agree.
I've never heard it referred to as Fail 4 Stick. That was great.
Oh no, the reason I call it that. So no, quick backstory, really quick. It is the only movie that I have gone to, where, and I was with Rap Critic at the time. We went to go watch it, and the only time that I have ever seen Rap Critic actively look from screen to me and then gesture to the exit and say, "Can we go, please?" And I said, I never leave a movie theater during a movie unless I like really have to go to the bathroom, and I'm not going to leave this movie. And he's like, "But it's so bad," and I'm like, I don't care. I am staying until the credits roll.
I was with it for the first half because I at least thought they were doing something interesting.
What the
But then
frick
the
did
story
they
just
do with Doom though? Like that
Yeah.
is not Dr. Doom. That's weird.
No, I agree with that. That should not have been Doctor Doom.
No.
But then the second half is just like, here's some stuff. And that they brought back the same guy who wrote the 2004 Fantastic Four to do the reshoots on that, who's the same guy who also did Last Stand and Dark Phoenix. Simon Kinberg.
Let's see, Gorn CX. From the episode Enemy Within, I can see how the Goa'uld is scary to you, GSR. Also, is there a Goa'uld in you that makes you think Zaxby's exists? Okay, guys, I am done with that joke.
We just kind of ran it into the ground.
Hey,
We
Game
ran
Show
into the
Reviewer.
ground. Yes.
Is there a ghoul in your neck, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm done with that joke. We ran it into the ground and squished it so hard that it's just
It
not
came
fun.
out on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, it's just not funny anymore. Patrick Caulfield, do any of you have any weird eating habits? For me, it's eating the cheese first on pizza, then the rest. Crucify me if you want, but I find it more savory and tasty that way.
I don't like my food touching each other.
Well, that's because you're weird.
It's called a weird eating habit.
I always eat my fries before I eat my chicken nuggets.
I agree on that.
Always.
For fast food, I gotta eat. I usually eat my McDonald's in order. I eat fries first, then burger, then chicken nuggets.
Well, then you're filling yourself up with starch, so then you don't have to worry about digestive issues later, so that's good.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and go
I
ahead. Sorry,
actually do it the
GSM.
I do it the other way around. Mine is burger, then fries, then drink, because in my upbringing, I was told, in just a desperate attempt to get us to eat, that the fries and the drink were dessert.
Well, the other thing
mean,
with
if you like
fries
to
is,
dip it in milkshake,
some food, especially with McDonald's, you need to eat it faster because as soon as it goes cold, the taste
It
completely
sucks.
disappears and it's terrible.
Yeah, I haven't had McDonald's since I was like 27, but like at least with Wendy's, like I know that I have to eat, I don't like the semi-lukewarm fries like in general.
Yeah.
So I just
one
kind
does.
of don't. Well, I know somebody who does, but they're also wrong, so it's fine.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I think that eating fries for me first was always a thing because I really enjoy fried food in general.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you've also found out that in addition for fast food, being fast to come to the table, you also found out that you have to really eat it really fast.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
become a fat ass. Yes, I'm glad you came with me.
Yeah, but I'm also someone who eats the pizza crust first because I was kind of raised with the thing of eat the parts of the meal that you like the least first, so then you can get to the good stuff.
Guys,
Yeah, that's actually not a bad way to look at it either.
Oh, is that it? Is that it?
new gun. It's not BFG, but it's a new gun.
Yay, new gun!
Let's see what it does.
It shoots.
Is it a
Heavy assault
flamethrower?
rifle.
It is not a flamethrower.
God, why isn't there a flamethrower? Well, actually, there is technically a flamethrower in Doom Eternal, but it's not as cool as you would hope it to be.
We need a gleeful Lewis with a flamethrower.
You know, seriously, depending on how quickly you get through Doom, you should think about doing Star Trek Online after this.
Okay, yo, I have been trying. Johnny and I have been trying to recruit people to do Star Trek Bridge Crew for the longest freaking time. Get on that shit.
All right.
Leon, got on that wagon. Get on that wagon.
I believe that the cross-platform is now available for Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
PC, and VR.
PSVR is also is part of it, if I remember correctly. So if that's the case, got me in.
Yeah.
Hey, Lewis.
Star Trek Bridge Crew is amazing, and the TNG DLC is amazing.
Hey, Lewis.
Oh,
Next time you do an Atop the Fourth Wall movie, you gotta have a flamethrower sequence.
Yes.
No, I will tell you why I'm against
We
that.
have to hire.
Because I'm the one who's gonna have to animate it.
Yeah.
Not
I am.
only that, but if
I don't
we're
see a
going
problem
to go
here.
for practical, okay,
That
but
sounds
if we're
like
gonna
a
go
you
practical
problem.
effects-
Yeah.
Okay, but this is a thing. If we do practical effects, it'll look more real, but we also have to have the fire department on standby.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, I don't want to set
If
us on
you
fire
do-
either, so having the fire department on hand seems logical.
Yeah.
If you do practical effects, part of that budget is going towards building a practical model of Comic-Con 1.
Well, we already did that for the first movie.
Yeah.
Come on, I got Berserk. I want to punch something.
$63,000.
I love how their souls like reject these keyboard buttons.
All right, back to guns.
Yeah.
Vulcan Cone, the personal king 9999. My dogs are barking. Sorry. Thoughts on Jawbreaker's Lost Souls? Sorry to repeat.
Did that ever actually come out? It took me a second to remember what the hell that was. I'm pretty sure it's the comic skater thing.
Oh, I don't even know what it is, so...
Yeah. I know I've heard
Kelly,
the title.
Cartoon Kelly says, everyone in the chat, you need to watch Perception.
Noted.
Noted,
Okay,
we'll
too
do
busy.
that.
Jacob Lerma, oh my god, I eat the fries first. Yeah.
I usually do too. I didn't realize that was a weird thing. Because I always look at the fries as kind of almost like an appetizer.
Right?
Yeah.
Rick said,
Like hash browns.
you know, you got a point there. Rick of Houston, what's more superior, Doom memes or Dr. Doom memes?
Dr. Doom memes?
I want to say Dr. Doom memes.
Well, memes that have Dr. Doom in the game of Doom.
Is it, pork?
Oh, you
That was on me.
That's definitely on you.
I overshot my jump.
No, he's on the ground.
Great
And
thing
he's over
is
there,
that
and
in
he's
Doom
over there.
Eternal, jumping over the edge actually is not necessarily death. It just puts you back there and resets your and makes you lose some health.
Oh, okay.
The great
But I will say, in regards to the Doom versus Dr. Doom memes, I would say, ¿Por qué no las dos?
Yeah.
I would say the same if I knew what the hell you said.
Why not both? It's Spanish for why not
Ah,
As I said, a meme of Dr. Doom in Doom.
Great Iwar. TBF.
It's a Latvian Martian colony.
both? To be fair, Doom, yeah, TBF is to be fair.
To be fair, Doom is hard to faithfully adapt because one, his story is awkward and full of racist stereotypes, and two, he's so ridiculously badass. I think two overrides one in this case.
Yeah, and to be honest, like, the racist stereotypes can definitely be, like, more, it can be researched, like, okay, so, like, you know how for, like, Moana, they actually, like, talked to people who are Polynesian about their, like, culture? Like, I don't know, maybe you could talk to, like, the Romani people about their culture, so it's not as racist of an adaptation, because, like, we should be preserving people's cultures and not trying to, you know, commit genocide. That's probably not a good idea, so let's not do that.
I want to say the Berserk is resets too, but I can't find it.
I think the problem is that the movies try to always do the origin story for Doom.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so much richer just open with him as the leader of Latveria, who's in New York, and the whole diplomatic immunity thing.
Yeah,
And
that
you
would
just
be
play up
great.
that.
Like, I really want to throw, like, in Black Panther 2, like, when Ryan Coogler finally makes that movie, like, I really just want, like, at one point, like, Shuri or someone, like, on the council just going, Latveria is on the phone, and he just go, oh god, I freaking hate that guy, and then just, like, walk off screen. Like,
Yeah.
you know, little things that would put him in the MCU without actually putting him in the MCU until they were ready. And, like, you know, and that's actually kind of what I was expecting from Black Panther 1 instead of the Bucky thing. But I get they're trying to set up White Wolf, so, like, whatever.
Well, and I honestly...
I'm sorry. I gotta read off the super chat right quick.
Yeah, go for
the
it.
super chat. I hope I get this right. Now I have the machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. That speaks too soon.
Thank you very much. That was beautiful.
One point media. Lewis wants the flamethrower. Lewis wants the what? That's what he
That's
said. Now move.
I mean, I still think my ideal Fantastic Four movie in the modern day is they were, as part of their experiment, they got zapped into the negative zone in the 60s and come out in the modern day.
That would be
So you get that
awesome.
swinging 60s mod style feel to it, and you can have it be that Dr. Doom, as a college-age student, was involved with that experiment. That's what scarred him, and now they're encountering him, like, what, 60 years later?
Yeah.
When he's still leading Latveria. Yeah, that
Well,
would,
now he's the leader of he became the leader of Latveria in that time between.
yeah.
To them, the 1960s was a Tuesday.
It's the 1960s Tuesday.
Well, no, it's just to them, they didn't realize that like 60 years had just suddenly passed. So that way you can also kind of work in some of the people out of time element of Captain America,
Especially
while
now
also
that
still
Captain
having a
America's no
different flavor
longer
to it.
in that zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But you can also work a different flavor to it.
It looks like they're going to try to do the same thing with Wonder Woman 84. I saw a trailer for it recently.
Yeah,
And
I don't know what
I
they're
will
doing
say-
with Steve, but like,
Yeah, me
it
neither, because I
looks
thought he
interesting.
died.
It's
Uh,
the
Yeah,
Clone
no,
Saga.
he's back though. That's the thing. He's back in 1984.
That's not Steve, that's Ben Reilly.
But no, the trailer for 1984 looks great. I am super stoked for Pedro Pascal as Maxwell Lord. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, SKH Video Productions. You can rent a real flamethrower. I know a guy. We want to do it legally though.
Yeah.
You can actually. I do know there are ways of doing it.
Edval, thoughts on the DuckTales reboot?
Never watched it.
I haven't seen it
Haven't
yet.
seen it yet.
Yeah, likewise.
I've got the original series lined up for a rewatch. I want to check that out first.
Nice.
Sir Straw Hat, Crimson, what are your thoughts on the retirement of the Undertaker?
About damn time.
Yeah.
He is my father's age, and no one in their late 50s should be wrestling unless you're Ric Flair and need money for drugs. He does not have that problem because he owns a real estate business. He should have retired before his streak ever got fucked up by Brock Lesnar. But, you know, it's not like I followed him his whole career or anything. Okay, that's my rant. I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna answer. I'm sorry, Lewis. I know this is asking to you, but I'm just gonna answer this question flat out. Gordon ZX asks, "What would each of the Star Trek captains do if they encounter Slenderman?" Here's the answer: Kirk would sleep with them. Picard would negotiate. Cisco would kill him. Janeway would join up, and Archer would run away screaming like a little girl.
Anyway, I'm gonna fix the thing here.
Except for Archer is correct because
Sulu would pass along the curse.
Is Archer Discovery?
Enterprise.
Spatula.
Enterprise.
Oh, I haven't seen Enterprise, so I don't know.
Unlocking your access to
Um,
the facility scanner.
And
Come
as
to the
for
vacant
Discovery, I think
area
Saru
if you
would do the
want.
same thing, and same answer for Captain Lorca. As for Captain Pike, I don't know.
You know what I'd love to see? Odo versus Slenderman.
Oh.
Why are you like this, Noel?
No, like I'm legit thinking that would be a cool scene to see.
Oh my god.
Tentacle Shadow Demon versus Shape-Shifting Blob.
Yeah,
And then
that
Kurt
would
tries
be-
to have
I-
sex
I-
with both.
I- Tickets to that, please.
And then Kurt sees that and tries to have sex with it.
Well, that's just Kurt.
Yeah.
One RHPS fan. I was dreaming of ripped and torn guts.
Good job.
Cartoon Kelly. I meant everyone in the YouTube chat. Lewis, GSR, Noel, Crimson. You're not obligated. Well, thank you.
Oh, well, thank you for excusing me from obligations. I really appreciate it.
Always appreciated.
Agent Q. Reason Doom is better than Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom gets beat by small furry animals. Doom keeps them as pets.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair,
fair,
Squirrel Girl is badass.
I love how none of you people have seen Letterkenny.
No.
No.
You need to watch Letterkenny. It's a great show. It's about Canadian Hicks.
That's beautiful.
I'm bummed that we never got that New Warriors series with Squirrel Girl. I'd love to see that pilot. And have her fight Doom.
Where the hell am I going?
Rick's Yusufin, Tiny Sprinkles, I think that is.
Titty sprinkles.
Oh. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No problem. I get it. Titty sprinkles
There's a
are very hard.
Berserk. I should have had. That's where it was. Damn it.
Don't worry about it. You'll watch it later.
7 Seraphim
Then is
7.
very confused by the fact that I just said titty sprinkles.
Here's a question. Can you put titty sprinkles on Milk Duds?
Oh, why are you like this?
Thank you.
Hey, you invited him.
Tip your way.
Hey, listen, I love Noel, but he knows on a regular basis that my aesthetic is that's fair, and why are you like
I
this?
haven't seen you for months. I have a lot of time to make up for.
It's true. We've been missing movie night because, like, COVID, so, you know.
And how about this? All this time you have to make up, it's in front of the entire world here on this live stream.
Absolutely.
It's fine.
little-
We're good. We're good with
It's-
being on. We're good with being on streams and stuff. It's not like, you know, I have a show on YouTube or Noel has like 1 million podcasts or anything.
Man.
We're adults. We just don't always act like it.
It's true.
No
Don't
point in being
always?
grown up if you can't be childish sometimes.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
Although I'm childish more times than I care to admit. 7 Seraphim 7. Mass Effect 2 is a flamethrower, just saying.
Ooh. See, now that's a tempting to make me play Mass Effect 2 for the stream.
Oh my God! Don't do it. It's a trap.
Dresden Nova. Crimson, I love you so much right now. Take a rant.
You're welcome.
Daniel Brandt. You should eat Slender Man.
Why would you do that?
Ooh, snap into a Slender Man.
Mika Kiki.
Ooh, yeah.
Mika Keki, hey Linkara, I love your show, been a fan for 10 years. I hope I someday manage to get a comic to review from Patreon. Everman sent any Finnish comics, love from Finland.
I don't think we have gotten any Finnish comics. Also, thank you for watching for that long. But yeah, if we had a translated version, I'd be down for a Finnish comic. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I go.
Gimps, ooh, better than a Doom/Doom crossover. There should be a crossover of Dr. Doom and Invader Zim. A. Draconis, Grimlock would beat the stuffing out of Slenderman.
Oh, you know, actually, if you adapted that storyline where Dr. Doom died, but then transferred his consciousness to a 12-year-old boy who's just a sulking 12-year-old boy in a Doom robot suit, which was an actual plot in the comic for like 5 years.
This is the first I've ever heard of that.
That was during the DeFalco run. I would love to see that idea brought to life.
Kyochokushu, so Crimson, how about that NHL draft lottery?
Why do you want to stab me in the heart? I still can't believe Seattle hasn't friggin' named their team yet because they hate me, but whatever, it's fine.
The Seattle Slenderman.
There you go.
No, we were actually, a bunch of us on the NHL Reddit were debating, and we were like, we should do they should be like the Seattle Kraken, because they're like they're right next to the frickin' ocean, because that would be a baller name. But like, who the heck listens to the people who've been watching hockey their entire lives? No one.
No, I'm just like seriously, like Pike's Place, that place on the docks with all the seafood restaurants. You could do like a whole Lovecraftian theme for that, mirrored after the sports team.
They would be so good. It's like when the Vegas Golden Knight. Like, so I root for Montreal because my family's from Canada, and I'm also like a huge Montreal person because my family's from Quebec and my grandfather raised me to be a Montreal Canadiens fan. Also, before anybody says, well, the Montreal Canadiens suck, need I remind you that we have more cups than any other person in the league, so stuff your pie hole. Anyway, my point is that the Vegas Golden Knights, when they started their inaugural season, they did these elaborate like things of, we've conquered this, we've conquered we've conquered the land, the sea, the air. Now the only thing remains is the Capitals, and it was so good. And like Seattle can follow suit, but just do like a friggin' like Kraken or like ocean theme thing, and that would be so good. And like nobody understands how awesome it is when hockey teams and theater mix, and how awesome it could be. But it's just. I gotta stop doing rants about things that I care about on this stream, apparently. But apparently people are engaging, so you're welcome for the money, I guess.
Happy news. I appreciate it.
Rick said, Houston, someone sing Gur's Doom song to distract.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 the end.
Sadman Saeed, in your 400th episode, for a second I thought you actually got George Burns to be in your video, but then I watched the review.
Yeah, no, George Burns is dead. That man is a friend of our family.
Hidden in the truth, has Linkara seen Shazam yet?
I still have not. I'm sorry to say.
Oh, I think you like it.
Oh my god, it's
fun.
so good.
It's a good, fun movie.
Have any of you guys seen / read My Hero Academia, and what do you think of it? Thanks much.
I did a live show with the first chapter. I really need to get around actually posting that at some point. But otherwise, I have not read it or follow it.
No, I've got it in my queue. I just haven't got to it yet.
SKH Video Production. Seattle's old hockey team was Metropolitans.
Yes, that is correct. But Seattle Kraken would be so much better.
Jacob Lerma, Crimson, what are pronouns?
My pronouns are they, them.
You know, I was getting so close to singing the Schoolhouse Rock thing. I love that. What is it? I have a friend named Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla. That's one of my favorites. Demi Fiend of Time. So hear me out. Beast Wars versus the Next Generation as a sequel to Transformers X Star Wars, and you're responsible for it. How awesome would that crossover be?
That would actually be pretty damn cool.
One RHPS fan. I named a parakeet after Matter Eater Lad.
That's great. I love it. And those of you who are saying that you appreciate the fact that I want it to be the Seattle Kraken, thank you for validating me. And also, just for the record, I do want to say, yes, I am half Canadian, I have dual citizenship, but I cannot leave to go home to Canada because the border is closed.
I'm also, by the way, on board with the Seattle Kraken. That is a freaking awesome name.
That's a great name.
Cartoon Kelly, Crimson, always your rants make me very proud.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't, like, if you like my rants, you should watch my show. Actually, I just put out a new episode, like, less than an hour ago on Agent Carter, and whether or not it's feminist.
I'd love to have a sports team named the Mondays, because they're going to hit the competition like the Mondays. Welcome to the Minnesota Mondays.
Isn't that what the Minnesota Wild already are, though? Ouch.
Let's see. Rick said, Houston, have you played Bayonetta? And if not, will you?
I have not played Bayonetta, and I really have no interest in doing so.
I like Bayonetta. I've only played the first one, though.
Mika Keki. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing any of these names, by the way. Forgot to thank you for helping me through tough times, so have more money. Also, have any of you read the current Amazing Spider-Man? Any thoughts of who the kindred might be?
I have not, so sadly I cannot provide commentary on that, because, you know, I'm still, even now, 13 years later, still on the Spider-Man ban. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching and enjoying so much. And I'm glad I was able to be helpful.
The Minnesota Mondays, Garfield's most hated hockey team. I don't know. The Seattle Sloggoths just rolls off the tongue better. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I like the Crimson, the Seattle Krakens.
Well, it rolls off the tongue because it's absorbed your tongue into its mass.
Yes. Cartoon Kelly. Oh my God, Agent Carter is up. Goodbye, stream. Bye.
Power up.
Gordon ZX. Who will win in a fight? Slenderman versus Shaggy.
Depends on his scoops with him.
Yeah, if he doesn't have Scooby, it's Slenderman. If he does have Scooby, then probably Shaggy and Scooby.
Then they'll win by accident.
Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately, it will also be proved to not be the real Slenderman.
Does Slenderman have a slender pooch?
Yeah.
These are the real questions we should be asking ourselves.
Cute little adorable tentacle shadow puppy.
Kyoji Kashu, and there go my dreams for the rest of the evening. Kyoji Kashu, I'm still pissed at Norm Green over taking away the North Stars nearly 30 years out, even though I'm in Detroit.
Yo, I feel bad for the Red Wings, but like, you know.
Rick F. Houston, how much money will it take to get you to play it? I'm guessing
Bayonetta?
Bayonetta, yeah.
The problem is that he doesn't know how to stream it without using, like, you know, he can't stream his Switch to YouTube right now.
We're working on that. We have the capture card. We just need to actually like test it out and play it. We have some ideas about that.
Okay.
John Hudson says, anyone else think there are too many streaming services? I get people want money, but seriously.
Yeah, I mean, right now I have Disney Plus, HBO Max, Hulu, Netflix. I have access to Amazon Prime. But yeah, that's like 6 streaming services, and that's not even including like the other stuff. Like I know Starz, I know CBS has a streaming service now. The CW app is still free if it's the current season, so I kind of watch that sometimes.
I've got Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll, Amazon, Criterion, Disney Plus.
Oh my God, I forgot about Criterion. I need to get Criterion.
Oh yeah. And there's too many. And I'm at the point where I'm cleaning out some of my queues right now and then dropping them, because it's like at some point they're gonna have to start pooling things together again. We're already seeing streaming services fold and just trying to pool their stuff on other services.
Does anyone have
HBO
Quibi?
Max has DC and Studio Ghibli and other stuff. So yeah, I get that.
Does anyone
the big
have
ones.
Quibi?
I mean, HBO is probably gonna be around because Warner's is a powerhouse. Disney will stay around because Disney is a powerhouse.
Netflix started it, so they'll
we need
be
to see
around.
how well Peacock does.
Yeah, Amazon will probably still be around just because they're a powerhouse with other stuff.
I mean, Shudder was popular, so Arrow just started their own, but who knows how well they'll compete. Kino just started one to compete with Criterion. We'll see how well that works.
Yeah.
So
it's turning into the cable package all over again. Like, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, we're going so much forward with, like, streaming services. And it's like, no, because if you own every streaming service, you're literally paying, like, $200 a month, and you're never going to watch all that.
I'm at the point now where I'm not pursuing a show. Like, I need to watch this show. Let's find what service it's on. Let's watch what's on the services I have.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got a glowing ball thingy here, so I'm going to shove that into my armor.
Hey!
Why are you like this?
There is no harm in that.
Yeah,
no, I'm going to snatch it.
What was that also you were asking about Quibi?
I was just joking. Like, anyone have Quibi?
I mean, like, even YouTube with Cobra Kai, is just actually started selling that out because They started making their own programming. It didn't work out for them. Now they're backing out.
Yeah.
Vegan does not like my quippy joke.
I did like your quippy joke. It was very good.
I liked your
Because
Quibi
no one's
joke.
paying attention.
It was an adorable Quibi joke. What was it?
Exactly. No one was paying attention. Magic Steve, isn't Slender Man with the slender pooch just the bye-bye man?
You know.
I'm
Should
not
I
even
wait
paying
until you're
attention to
done
the
here?
game right now. I'm just like looking at Dr. Optimus Prime here and wanting to punch him.
Dr. Optimus Prime.
Ben Taylor, hey Linkara, hope you're having a good night. Also, have you seen Captain Scarlet?
I have not. That's Captain Scarlet's one of the shows like the Mysterians and the and Thunderbirds.
No, Mysterians was the Japanese ones. But yeah, it's Sherry
yeah.
Anderson.
Jacob Lerma, Linkara, one more day is canon. It will never be undone. Let it go.
No.
Never
you go.
let it go. Yeah, that's not how you get him to change his mind. Just so you know.
Rick Steve Houston, Bayonetta is on everything actually. SKH Video Productions, sorry Crimson, but
We
someone near
exploited.
Seattle.
I'm interrupting you there. We exploited hell because it was in humanity's best interest.
Well,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
What could possibly be that important?
What the hell?
SKH Video Productions. Sorry, Crimson, but if someone near Seattle, I want a name like the Pearl Jams, Hendrix, St. Helens, or something like there's something so the Space Needle's a puck.
Ooh, the Seattle
I mean-
Pearls.
I mean, that would be great, but also, like, the thing is like, hockey teams can't be named for things that are trademarked, so, like, Pearl Jam is a trademark. It doesn't work that way.
Ooh.
Mount St. Helens.
Ooh, the Seattle Flannels.
Ooh, that wouldn't be bad, actually.
Plot Point Media. Elliot Kaufman. If the Switch works, you should be aware of the Digimon Cyber Sleuth and CS Hackers Memory, which is on the Switch. Would love to see some Digimon live stream.
All right, we have reached the end of this level. I wouldn't be against playing those. We reached the end of the level, and we're near the end of the stream, so I think we're gonna call it quits for now.
Okay.
Ready? I'll keep going with the
Super chats, yeah. Let's finish off super chats here at the very least.
Plot Point Media. I still believe Blockbuster will rise from the rubble.
There's still one left.
I'm not sure it's affiliated with the real Blockbuster at this point, but
Wouldn't that be nice though if Blockbuster came back? Like Blockbuster came back as a streaming service.
All the ancient gods still have one believer.
just think about it. Blockbuster comes back as a streaming service. It rights the wrong that it should not have done so many years ago.
Has anyone ever seen Blockbuster and Slender Man in the same room together?
No.
Good point.
Ooh. Well, Blockbuster could come back, then I'm rooting for Hollywood Video too.
There you go.
Hey.
Ricks of Houston, I am out of money now. Bye. Raggle Fraggle.
Appreciated regardless. Thank you so much.
Jeremy or Jeffrey Brandsteller. Sorry I'm late. Didn't get to watch Doom Master of the Stick Shift play his namesake.
Well, that's okay. We did that in the very beginning. And once this video goes up, you can enjoy Dr. Doom, arriving here and answering questions for a bit. And yeah, we're gonna call it quits here. I think we're caught up in super chats.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So just let people know. The Superman number 385 review. I'm still writing it, unfortunately. Like I said, had to call it quit. Had to take a break from that because I was doing house stuff. House stuff is amounting for like the most recent round of delays. I know that the Dan Dare review would have still been late because it was a longer episode, but we had to do house stuff at the beginning of the week, so that took time out of everything. I lied, I had $2 more. Thank you so much. So hopefully it won't cause any real serious delays, because we just gotta close soon. In the next few weeks, and probably in the middle of July, we will be doing a multi-day stream Probably playing some Pokemans and showing some stuff, and some other ideas we'll have. We'll have a more formal announcement probably in the middle of Event Comics Month. But yeah, expect this one in the next few days. I don't even know if I'm going to actually use this comic for the review, because I think my only this is pretty beat up. But I need to use it for scans at the very least. But expect that review in the next couple of days. And thank you all for coming out here and enjoying Doom. We will be playing Doom for the next several regular live stream sessions.
Still waiting on Gordon ZX's super chat to come in.
Yep, I'm trying to buy time for it.
Thank you. Oh, there we go. This is my chat. What would AVGN do if he encountered Slenderman?
Swear at it a lot and then probably die.
Yeah. But not before taking a poop on it.
He would take a poop on Slenderman. And you know what? That would be worth it.
Yes.
So come back for Superman number 358 sometime this week. And the return and final true appearance of the Tandy Computer Whiz Kids.
I'm so sad.
Which is funny because it might be only their second appearance in the actual, in the saga. I should put together, a chronological playlist of the Tandy Computer Whiz Kids episodes.
You should. That'd be hilarious.
Those are my favorite PSA Hell episodes.
Yep, this one's not a PSA though, so that's interesting. Well, actually, it might be.
Oh, wow.
It might be because I'll just show off the cover here. This will teach you not to fool around with Father Nature.
Oh
so
my God.
Maybe it's an environmental message. We'll see.
With a name like that, I'm not sure.
It's the patriarchy of nature.
I think I wrote the joke like he's just mad because he lost the car in the divorce. All right.
Hey, Louis, you okay if I just plug something real quick?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Noel.
Yeah, everyone, if you want to check out SchumaCast, we just recorded an episode paying our salute to the dearly departed Joel Schumacher, and we'll have that up in the next week.
Indeed. All right. Where can they find the SchumaCast?
SchumaCast.blogspot.com. That's SCHUMACAST.
There you go. 1R HPS fan, the ultimate final weapon for Doom would, of course, be the Cosmic Cube, and we all know why.
Because the Cosmic Cube can do anything.
Exactly. And
Cosmic
that's
Cube
it for today.
can
We will
do
be back
anything.
next week with more Doom! In the meantime, thank you, Crimson. Thank you, Noel. Thank you, Game Show Reviewer.
Our
Thank
pleasure
you.
as always.
Everyone have a good night.
Good night, everybody.